So I want to show you one of my favorites today. This is called QUIZZIZ, and as you can see from the video here, students absolutely love it. So the first thing you're going to have to do is log in or sign up. Once you've done that, you're going to see your dashboard on the front here. I've created a new one right now to show you. So this is not my personal one. Anyway, if you have a look in here, you'll see many millions and millions of quizzes. Whatever you want, you will find a quiz for. So for example, let's say it was decimals and fractions. You can see here that there's a quiz ready-made for that you can actually get the students to play immediately. Sometimes you'll find that you'll have a subject where you'll want to make your own quiz. In that case, you're going to have to go to create a new quiz. Then you're going to choose your subject. Let me just choose physics. And you're going to have to name your quiz. So for example, let me just choose magnets and physics and then next. Now, you can always write your own questions, but what's amazing about QUIZZIZ is you can teleport from other people's questions they've already written. So for example, I've written magnets there, so they've put the first quiz, which was titled magnets, and all of these questions are possibilities for me to use. Maybe I want to concentrate on the fact of, the objects that are magnetic or non-magnetic, for example. So I want questions that are related to what objects are. For example, the metals will stick to a magnet. So obviously, you can decide which kind of questions you want. Once you've got your questions, you will then see your questions on this side over here, where you've started to create your quiz. Over here is something called your quiz quality score. If you add a quiz image and you add grades and you put at least 4 questions, your quality score goes up to 10. I don't know why, but it's really motivating to get your quality score up to 10. For your quiz image, you can literally choose anything off the internet as long as it's not copyrighted, and you just stick that picture up there. You can also drag and drop from your computer to upload it. And that's it. Really, that's how you make your quiz. Over here, you'll see a timer. This is really important for our EAL students. They usually need more time than what the quizzes themselves give. So this one's 2 minutes. This is pretty okay. But sometimes I see that they've used, 30 seconds or 20 seconds, which really is not enough for some students to actually read the question and solve. Sometimes I have even given up to 5 minutes when I'm doing, for example, a grade 12 quiz with calculations or something like that. It is up to you. But once you've changed that time, what is really good is you can change that for all of the questions in your quiz. So once you've got your quiz, you can then finish your quiz. Once you've finished your quiz, you'll put your title there, select the language, select whichever grade it's for, and then save that quiz. Once it's saved, you can share it with other teachers in your school. You'll see here a list of teachers that are with you in your school. You can share it with them, or you can send it by email to them. So now that you've made your quiz, you obviously want your students to play your quiz. So you'll go back to here in My Quizzes, choose the quiz that you've just made, which is, for me, is magnets. And now you can actually play it in a few different ways. Practice is a way that they can just play for practice, so they don't even have to put their name in, and you won't get any scores, and it's just for them to just practice what the answers are. I don't, to be honest, use that one a lot. I might use it if I've got a learner that's really struggling with something, and I'll get him to go over and over it. You can assign this as a homework, which is one of the ways that I do it. This is the date that they should do it by. It's even by the time. You can assign it to the class. When you assign it to the class, the students have to actually sign in. Once they've signed in, then you'll have your classes over here, so you can actually choose which class you want to assign it to. Again, to be honest, I don't do that because it requires them to register, and it takes a long time, and they usually forget their passwords and things like that. So the easiest way to do this is just to host the game. Once you host it, you'll get a link over here, and you'll be able to share that link with them, or take a screenshot of this section here and literally just send it to them. Once they've done that, you're going to be able to create flashcards for them to revise from. You can view the quiz, and you can actually get results afterwards as well. Another way to play with my quizzes is when you've got, another way to go is back to my quizzes, choose the quiz on magnets, and then you'll play the live game. Once you've chosen the live game, you're actually able to host the game. Again, there's 3 ways that you can do this. The test is kind of like a serious kind of mode with, no messing about, not a lot of distractions on the side. Classic is where they play 1-to-1, and then obviously team is where they have to play as a team. So I'm just going to go with the classic mode for now. You can just you get the idea. Once you've got this, you just go to join my quiz and put the code in, and then you get to start. Once you press start, once the players have joined the game, you'll press start, and you'll end up with a dashboard showing you where the students are, who's been added, etc. Let me just try to show you that. The student section open here, and I'm just going to put the game code and join. I'm going to write my name in, and then I'll start the game, and it says here that I'm waiting for the game to begin. This is my name. I'll go back to the dashboard, and you'll see that a student has come in there. If they put silly names, you can always remove them, and you can now press start. When it starts, you'll see that it comes to this screen over here. This is the default music. I don't know why, it's really nice. They love it. I love it. It's so awesome. As you can see now, Sandra Adams is in the game. So let me just go back into Sandra. She'll see the same kind of thing. And then
question: true or false? All metals stick to magnets.
All
Option
metals
1,
will stick
true.
to magnets.
Option 2.
I'm going to just try false. Okay, I've got that answer right. Okay, these are nice little memes actually you've seen there that you can make. So you can see there, I've got the answer right, and then you'll see as they get the questions right, they will actually be able to see themselves on this board here. Sometimes they'll get stuck on a question. You can go to the question and you can check which question they're talking about, where they were stuck or not. And then over here you get your whole class's kind of, average mark. You can either show the top 5 or you can show all the students. And over here's a nice thing: if they get all of the questions right or they get them right in a row, this green bar changes different colors. So I think purple is the highest, so you'll see the bar changing color as well, which is again just a really nice thing for them as well. As you can see in here, you've got options. Let's just choose the right one for now. Okay, and that shows that I'm on a streak. So you saw that, and it changes the color in here as well. Oh, it hasn't changed yet. I think they have to get like 3 or 4 right answers. Now you can see over here the students are getting 100% accuracy. Now I'm going to try to get the next one wrong. Magnets can harm, let's say, pencils. That should be wrong. Yep. Okay, and then that's lost my streak. This is a meme where I've got it wrong, and over here you'll see, okay, this student's got it wrong now. Now the whole class accuracy is 67%. It just to give you an idea of how it all works. And then you can end the game. Once you've ended the game, you will then see who's first, second, third. And you can then start downloading the reports. Again, over here you've got information telling you about how good people were at answering the questions. And then here you've got an amazing dashboard, very similar to the Socrative one, where you can see green is right and red is wrong. You can even see if they took a long time or a short time to answer the questions. That actually gives you an indication of whether they knew what they were doing or they just quickly answered, to just kind of finish the quiz. You can then even review the questions with them. So once they've all played the game, you can go and click review and review the whole quiz with them. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know if there's anything you want clarifying or anything. I hope that you've all understood, and I hope that you enjoy playing quizzes, because it's really good fun in the class.